Hi. Holy. Hi. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good morning. Ember, I cooked 2 cool replays. Holy. Why are you awake? Wait, what? Hi, Kage. Hi, everyone. But yeah, like, I said the same thing. Dude, I'm saying, why are you awake? But it's fucking normal time for, like, us, from this side of the world. I have 2 good replays. It's almost 5 a.m. for me. Holy. Dude, I'll be real with you. I. You want to know why I reacted on this, by the way? I thought that this. Okay, so here's something funny, okay? The games haven't started yet, right? I'm in the room, right? So the games haven't started. So for me, right, I took this game because it said for me it was 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. right? Or I can't remember what it was. But I thought that meant that it was midnight. And then I double checked again and I'm like, holy shit, it's in fucking noon. So I mean, I don't want to cancel it now, of course, but I don't mind. Oh no, yeah. It's fine though. I'm like not mad, but usually I don't stream at this time, right? So that is basically why we get like early stream, right? It is about 1 p.m. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, so the game should start in like I don't know, like 5 minutes or something like that. Ideally, they would start at 5 minutes, but I mean it's fine. Hopefully, okay. So here's something I'm excited to watch the games because for me, man, I don't know. I've been struggling on ladder. I genuinely can't find a deck that like I enjoy. Do not say play Tempai. I'm not gonna play Tempai. But sometimes like people cook like very interesting things. I got my M5 with Radiant Typhoon. Well, if you look at my fucking account, I have 0 Radiant Typhoon cards, man. I don't know, man. I like perfect time to say skill issue. Probably. I mean, a lot of the games that I lose are a skill issue. I'm not gonna deny that. Also, hi Kiss, yes. Hi. Good morning. But yeah, a lot of games that I lose are skill issue. But I just feel like there's just way too many decks right now in the format. And like whatever I play, like you can play good cards that are good against like some decks, but then they're fucking garbage against other decks. And yeah, it just feels like if you like for me personally, like I try to climb without fucking Fu and Perulia. Okay, because for me, the way I see it is like if you activate like Fu or Perulia and it gets ashed, you're kind of dead, right? You can't go second with 4 cards in hand. Yo, hi, Never. Orange Streamer, can you add this 7TV emote? Okay. Rare, never in my life chat. Okay, what is that? Um, what is that emote? Yo, why is it like turbo loading? Wait, let me refresh. Wait, what? Do you feel the weight of your sins? Does it hurt? Does God's judgment fill you with guilt, torment? It's the name is so fucking long. Torment, they're coming. I like that. I like that. We can add that. There you go. But yeah. So what? Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, like, for me, I tried to climb without Fu or Perulia because I think that, if you're a good player, you can probably climb without those because I feel like every time you activate Fu or Perulia, you're basically like coin flipping the game. You're just gambling, going second. Um, but I don't know. That's just how I feel right now. Kappa. Yo, are you gonna keep spamming? Dude, you were yapping about the format being too wide. There's no silver bullets for all of the decks. Yeah, and so basically you're trying to like what about this one? We're not adding wide Among Us, bro. It's I believe that is too much. Sorry, so we only watching people MD playing MD. To be honest, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. We're gonna play after this. Surely it won't last long, right? Surely it won't go down to like it won't come down to the fucking last game. That is one of my favorites. What? The White Among Us? Nah, we ain't adding that. We ain't adding that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Do you feel the weight of your sins? Dude, that is so fucking cursed. That is so fucking cursed. I mean, I like it, dude. I have adding those emotes a lot of the times. You know what I'm feeling? Like if you don't have 7TV installed and you just see people just typing that, you're gonna be so confused. Or if you're like a mobile user, can you even get 7TV on mobile? I think I have asked this before, and I think someone told me that you can, but I'm not sure. 7 what? 7TV. It's an extension. Basically, if what you're seeing, it says, "Do you feel the weight of your sin?" Then you don't have a 7TV, right? It's basically an extension on your browser, right? I should probably install 7TV. Wait, you don't have that? That's crazy. But yeah, you can see on the chat, right? For example, Never said, wait, like over here, XDD. This is just you type XDD and it shows up in the chat, but you can't see it if you don't have 7TV installed, or you might be on phone. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can get the 7TV on phone. Oh, okay. The match has started. Okay, so let's hop onto the first game. So, oh shit, I forgot to introduce. The teams are FSN and wait, the other team was I know it was tier 3. Wait, hold on. Tier 3 terrors, I believe. Yeah, tier 3 terrors. Yep. Okay, so we will be watching. For example, I just memorized all emotes. Dude, some emotes are just kind of hard to memorize. Okay, so we will see. Santhi start with Dr. Madlove. Yep. By the way, dude, are you happy opening with Dr. Madlove? Because every time I feel like this is not the best starter. It's like kind of like super weak to draw. And basically every time I see my opponent like open with Madlove, it just feels like so fucking weak. Okay, Rogue of the Vanquisher. See, I have it memorized. That's crazy. Wait, are you on your phone? Okay, so add back Madlove. Yes. Endphase, yeah. Okay, that was not a good start for Xanthi. So I'm curious what decks like everyone brought, right? Shai, do you have that memorized? I mean, that one you don't need to, right? Because it's not a 7TV mode. Yo, Poro, hi. I primarily watch Twitch from phone unless I am streaming. That's fair. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, I wonder what decks everyone brought. Because like for me, even I don't have Vanquish Soul. Okay, full disclosure, I do not have Vanquish Soul, but I'm not sure if I would be bringing like Vanquish Soul K9 for, first of all for like a big tournament, and second of all for the Duelist Cup. Maybe for the Duelist Cup it's like good, because a lot of the times what ends up happening is you normal summon Raisin and like your opponent just scoops. It's just easy games. Okay, normal summon Ryzeal, Ice Ryzeal. That is pretty good. Pretty good. We also kind of have to be careful where we put our monsters, in which zones. Because of course Raisin is a card. But of course they don't have Raisin, right? Because I believe if they had Raisin, they would have summoned Raisin to start with. My favorite deck right now is Radiant Typhoon. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope I can make it at some point. I mean, we're getting the Duelist Cup gems in like a couple of days. Okay, so we are getting drolled. Usually, Ryzeal is paired along with Mitsurugi, and it kind of hurts. But at the same time, you can just make a detonator here, I believe, and you're just chilling, right? The opponent did not have like a play. I'm assuming like there's some like non-engine in this hand. My favorite deck right now is Radiant Typhoon, yeah, but Skill Hand said it is bad. I mean, I don't know much about Radiant Typhoon, but I've been cooked before by Radiant Typhoon. Was normal summon used? Yes, normal summon was ice. Radiant Typhoon is so fun though. Is there if I keep running into draw? What does Radiant? I mean, in my experience, Radiant Typhoon doesn't lose to draw, right? Because you do all of your stuff in the draw phase. No? Am I tripping? Okay, X, no effect because we're under draw. Data from here, dominate. Considering they bricked, well, they did not brick per se, right? Because they did start with Mad Love. So and they have Mad Love in hand already. But Mad Love is not a very strong starter, especially into Detonator, right? Because you can just detonate the field spell. I'm only missing the UR Radiant Typhoon spell. Don't you have like 2? You have Vision. I know that the draw 2 is a UR. Is it only Vision? I can just play without them. I don't know if that's a good idea. Vision only UR spell? Okay. Okay, holy shit. By the way, Royal Detonator, kind of good. Alright. Battle phase, yeah. Detonator from here. They need to top deck a very good card. I mean, even Raisin doesn't do it, right? Because you like, okay, so you just go normal summon Raisin, right? And then what? Raisin gets destroyed by Detonator. You cannot even pop the Detonator because it protects itself. Is there any top deck that does it here? I mean, if we have, if we go Holisu and then try to take the Detonator, maybe that is good. Vision, the level 3 that has a monster, and the Burba, the URs. Yeah. Both 3 that had URs. Crazy. I'm surprised the Phonics is a UR. Madlove can only bounce the monster with the lowest defense? Yes. Yeah. It's lowest defense. So, this will never be, like, true unless you do, like, some weird shenanigans. Okay, we go pass. Not worth it trying to push, but it feels like we just need, like, 2k more damage. And then, like, we just explode. We did not add anything last turn with the Ryzeal because draw, but we do have the Saji, and that will go through. So Mitsurugi Ritual, I believe, makes us explode here. Gore's incoming. Imagine. It's a dark attribute. Is it not? I'm pretty sure Gore's is a dark. But yeah, this is where we explode. I believe. Yeah. Okay. That was a game. To be honest, that is why I personally wouldn't play like Vanquishal. It feels like some hands are just like suboptimal. Okay, wait, let me refresh the score. Or sorry, like change the score up. So FSN takes game 1. Okay. 1-0. Okay, and the second game has started. Hello guys, good morning. Hi Arthur, good morning. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Or, hope your day has been fine so far, you know. Dude, that emote gets me. Okay. So game 2. Of course, Xanthi goes first. I just woke up. That's fair. That's fair. I haven't slept at all, by the way. So I'm not sure if I can play too much after this. Although I'll try to play some ranked after that. Yo, Drake. Hi. Good morning. Okay. So we had Fua, but that got ashed. So that means that first of all, Izuna is live, which could be a play. And that also means that Ripper will be able to go and set Force Release if we ever make Ripper. I wake up like 3 hours ago. Yeah, for me, I slept like 2 or 3 hours. And that's it. That's why I'm like a little bit low energy right now. But it's fine. We'll manage. We'll manage. I've got coffee. Yo, okay. We see normal summon raisin. Okay. This might be. Ooh, Ash on the raisin can be kind of bad, especially when we only have like 3 cards in hand. Because hand size does matter. Okay, we draw the field spell. Field spell will be able to add a non-fire Vanquishal, which includes Holy Suit. Bah! After playing this 3v3 yesterday, I felt destroyed, so I just slept. That is fair, dude. Me personally, I don't know if I... Dude, I mean, I've played in tournaments before, but I feel like I'm just... I don't know. Like, it's very hard for me to perform, like, consistently over, like, one tournament. It feels like I always choke at some point. Like, I cannot... It's not that I can't keep concentrated. It's just that... like, there's this... I end up choking, like, a lot. Okay, so we go add Heavy Borger. Does that mean that... Oh, okay, we have Joe Cool. Okay, and we have Holy Sue already. So that is incredibly strong here. Like, for me, personally, I think that would be... I would just scoop if my opponent was doing that. Schumer is just washed? Maybe. I never said I'm good at the game. Although I do know how to play the game, right? And I do know how to, you know, I'm not like completely clueless, right? Wait, we add Lupus. We add Lupus and not Izuna. What does that mean? Wait, what? Why would we add Lupus here? Wait, what? Yo, hi. Dude, I don't know how to say your name. Himnas? Hi. I hope I said that correctly. He's pissing his opponent off. Okay, wait, Lantern. We set the Force Release. Good morning. Okay, isn't that weird? Like, why would you ever go, like, add Lupus instead of Izuna? It's correct? Okay, gotcha. I'm always, like, worried, regarding that. Okay, we go, link off the Raisin for Rock of the Vanquisher. Like, there's no way you can beat that with, like, 3 cards in hand. Of course, you're not gonna scoop. You're never going to scoop in, like, a tournament setting. There's no way. But... it's just really hard here. Playing around DD Crow? There's no way. By the way, one was D1 rank up, other one was M5, so I had to stay. That's crazy. Okay, so we go special summon one non-psychic Vanquishal monster from the deck, so we can special summon Jiaolong, right? But I don't think we have the correct attribute to search with Jiaolong. Okay, we go Heavy Borger. Okay, so we do have a Heavy Borger in hand, but we can draw something else with the Heavy Borger. Okay, Lantern. Lantern will reborn the Jokul. Yep. We can search Case for K9 with this. Yes. And I guess we can add Izuna with this, so it doesn't really change anything. I'm actually, like, curious why they didn't want to search Izuna earlier. I would like to know. Okay, but we do add Izuna. And I'm assuming we're gonna go Nash Knight, right? Boom. Or, wait, what? Link off into SP? Interesting. I haven't seen anyone summon SP turn 1. But that does make sense. That does make sense because a lot of the times I have noticed that sometimes you end up having too many monsters and your Holisu might not be able to either take control or special summon. Only Mitsu could play into this board, but with perfect hand, it needs to be perfect. They have so much stuff. Like, they need, specifically, I believe that they need, like, either talent or, like, droplet? Okay, and that is assuming that the opponent doesn't have draw. Because, dude, to be honest, like, the only reason I don't want to play Mitsurai's, even though I enjoy the deck, like, so much. Like, imagine you just get rolled here. Even if you have, like, a strong hand, you just die. You just explode. Habakiri goes hard. I mean, they have Ripper. Habakiri here doesn't do much. Himna's bigger troll than Gera. Gera was right. Double burger, damn. Yeah, they wanted to draw, right? They did not have anything to... If they added, like, Xiaolong, they wouldn't be able to search, right? So, burger draw was, the play there. Good day. Hi. Good morning. Okay, so we go Perulia in the draw phase, so they can all chain, to, you know, not give the opponent a card. But Perulia here doesn't inspire too much confidence. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Breathless87. Thank you. But yeah. Like, if you're the Vanquish All player here, you genuinely don't have to even summon, like, once from the hand. Like, I just don't see how they can win this. Like, they have 5 cards in hand. I'm assuming that the trap is already live. If I was a good player, I would be tracking the hand, but I'm not. But I'm assuming that they have everything, right? They have a Borger, they have a Raisin, and they need, like, 1 Earth. I'm not sure if... Oh, wait, where's Lupus? Oh, Lupus is underneath here. They need 1 Earth, and then they will have, like, the thing live. Okay, Ash, Izuna in hand. Oh, okay. Yeah, Izuna in hand, and Izuna is Earth. Okay, so they do have all of the attributes. Yeah, that was really hard to win. I mean, there's no reason to scoop, right? But that was Ash on top cooked. Yeah, I mean, I believe, like, even if that was, like, just a blank card, you would still just be cooked. Oh, Himnas, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Ash always saying goodbye after full board, like Maxi and Roll. Dude, I fucking hate Ash. I hate Ash because when you have it as the going second player, it very rarely seems to do anything. But you are forced to play it, because if you don't, then you get just fisted by Maxi and Fua. It feels overkill. Yeah. Okay, so we will see the Mitsurai's player go first here. They are going to start with pre-prep. Are we going to see a draw? Draw Despair? No. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure that if you had Ghost Spell or Ash, you would still Ash pre-prep. So it's pretty fair to assume that they don't have either Ash or Draw or Ghost Spell. So they are playing the Night Sword Serpent, which does allow for easier rank force. I'm biggest hand trap hater. That game, one of the reasons, yeah, 100%. Especially in this format, man. I wish I could just not play Ash Blossom. You know what's also kind of fucked up? Like, I wanted to try Songs of the Dominators in Yummy, but then I realized it's the same as Fua. Like, there's so many times where my opponent goes Songs, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna Ash that, you know? Now you're playing with 4 cards in hand, and I don't have to care about, like, anything, right? Also, it does have overlap with, like, Ash Blossom, but... Because you're going to play Ash Blossom, like, 100%, right? And in the same turn, you cannot activate both Songs and Ash. Assuming that your Songs is, like, it goes through, right? You will not be able to activate anything else. Okay, so we have activated this and we have added Habakiri. Okay. And Murakumo on the field is kind of making sure that we will be pretty uninterrupted. Chundra, you lose to Max DD. Oh, I don't want to play Chundra, bad. Okay. I play one hand trap, Maxi, Radiant Typhoon. Ember, did you see new cards? Dude, I glanced over them a little bit, but I saw a couple, and then I just gave up. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna bother. I can react to them later. I want to try that card in Sprite. What songs? Like, dude, songs just feels horrible because it is a hand trap that can get dashed. I saw high drive stuff. Which cards? There's a lot. There's actually a lot of new cards. Okay, we are thinking here. So it's probably like not very simple. New archetype? I'm not sure. I saw a couple of cards. I saw we got a Dark Tuner. So Dark Tuner as in if you have watched the anime, it's basically a card that instead of going synchro summon like normally, it's like Where's Arctic. You go Dark Synchro, where you don't add up the levels. It's basically you synchro summon using the two monsters, and you just have like the difference, and based on the difference, you make like a synchro. The reverse synchro, yeah. Which is kind of surprising because we already have Where's Arctic. Okay, so we're going Habakiri, tribute the Murakumo. Okay, and we go chain one. Chain 1, Murakumo. Chain to Kusanagi to add back the ritual. And here, we are going to have rank 4. Habakiri. That's the only card I saw, by the way. Okay, so this is pretty good. We are going uninterrupted, which is kind of scary. It's scary for, wait, they actually had a response there. What could that be? It could be Holisu, but man, using Holisu or like Izuna on this kind of situation, it doesn't feel great because Murakumo is on the field, so you're gonna lose like so many cards. And I don't think you can afford to lose cards when you're playing Vanquisol now. Oh wait, hold on. I need to fix the games. It's 1-1. I forgot to fix the score. I'm a little bit tired. Okay, so we go Ritual Summon one Reptile Ritual Monster. Yes. So we are most likely summoning Futsu from the deck. Tribute the Habakiri. Of course, we have already activated Murakumo. So, Habakiri will search us something. It will not come back because it was tributed from the hand. And here we can just go do a drive, right? With those two. So we search the prayers. Yes. We already know, by the way, we searched the Magatama earlier, right? I'm pretty sure. Or am I tripping? Yeah, we actually searched Magatama. So that is kind of scary because that probably means that we have the trap already. Because I don't see a universe where you search Magatama over the trap. So that is very scary. We go Duo Drive. Duo Drive, we don't activate the... Wait. This only attaches Ryzeal, right? Yeah. Okay, so we go Duo Drive, Detach, and here we are most likely adding... Well, we can add, like, any two Ryzeal monsters do it. We're playing Node. We're playing the big package. Okay. So we search Ice and Node. Thunder Searcher, Good Link 5, okay. And oh, dude, yeah, the Thunder Searcher. I was thinking if you can, like, cook with that, you can add Sprite cards, and you can also add, I guess, like, Ryzeal cards, but Thunder cards are not great. The Thunder targets are not the greatest. The song from Tomb? Is it? I'm not sure. I usually, I don't watch anime, so... It's just the songs that I vibe with, you know? But yeah, I was thinking, like, the Thunder Searcher can probably be used in, like, Sprite. That's like the first thing that came to mind. Okay, so we go add the XDD. Yep. We have made IP before we go and lock ourselves into rank 4, so that's quite nice. We dump the Eclipse Twins. Okay. X will not be able to search because we do have a rank 4. Yes. Remake Laplation to hand loop? Oh my goodness. Okay. Send one random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. Okay, so we sent the Mad Love. No. Dude, I was thinking about this. Both Mathmech, like, rank 4s are both, like, extremely fucked up. Like, extremely fucked up. Not even just this. Not even just the hand loop, the Laplation. The, Alimbertion is also fucked up. If anyone, like, remembers, you used to be able to, or, I mean, you still can't do that, right? But people use that in Onomat to search, like, Heavy Slump. Yo, JX Jordan, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I think Alimbertion is insane. Dude, there's no way Alimbertion will not get banned in the far future. I'm not saying in the near future, but I can see an archetype that will go insane with, like, Alimbertion at some point in the future. Tomb opening deserves the follow. Thank you. I have not watched Tomb, though. So, I don't know if that counts, you know. Feel free to take back your follow. I'm joking. Thank you. But yeah. As I said, I usually don't watch anime. I very rarely watch anime. Usually, it's only certain anime that I watch. I'm pretty sure that the last anime I watched was, like, JoJo, like, some years ago. Oh, no, it was Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I enjoyed Chainsaw Man a lot. Ember is not a weeb. I mean, I believe you can be a weeb without even, like, watching anime. Okay, so we have Detonator IP and Futsu, plus Prayers, plus Magatama. I don't think we know the trap, but you can... I mean, there's no way. Again, there's no way you would search Magatama when you don't have, like, the trap, and you're playing the trap. Like, there's no way. So, I'm pretty sure we know, like, all three of the traps. So we just click Detonator, detonate the Mad Love. Last I watched was Uma Musume, but before that was like 2 years ago. You think? Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we search the field spell. Yes. 5-card hand versus this. Yeah. Oh my god. All it took was like... Wait, what? All it took was one Detonator pop. I mean, again, like, it's really hard to play into this. And that will be match number 1 goes to FSN. So let me fix the score real quick. This is 0-0, and this is 1. Okay. Hope some goat on Radiant Typhoon. I'm like curious what people are bringing. I mean, to be honest, the last match I commentated, it was well, we only saw it was Gamble at Millennium, where we only saw it was like a 3-0 sweep, so we only saw one deck, and that was like basically this Mitsurizio. But B&E was actually on like quite a few different decks. Radiant Typhoon, actually fun. I want to build the deck so much, man. I can't wait for the Duelist Cup, so we can get like some gems going. I used to watch a lot when I was around 17 to 21. For me, it was like way earlier. It was like when I was around 13 to like 16, something like that. Okay, so the match number 2 will be starting like soon. Deck list. Still not sure what the right list is. Dude, I feel like so many people have like so many different opinions on Radiant Typhoon lists. Like, again, like I saw people playing Book of Moon. Like, not even Book of Eclipse, just Book of Moon. Which, not gonna lie, you guys can tell me like your opinion, but I feel like Book of Moon is like so much worse than Book of Eclipse. But at least Book of Eclipse, Book of Moon cannot get ashed. that is like something that Book of Eclipse is like pretty shit. You know, imagine you just your opponent goes full combo, and then you have like a Book of Eclipse as a board breaker, and then that gets ashed. You know, that feels like terrible. Super Poly sucks, but good quicks don't exist. Sure, we'll get what was the card called? Fallen in the Virtues soon. You're not ready for Tenpai Radiant Typhoon? I mean, that's just Sky Striker. Yes, in 2026, Book of Moon Luri or Mad Love. I mean, Mad Love doesn't feel good, right? Because then you risk your opponent, you know, just go Chain Borgir. Chain Borgir. Okay, so, match 2 has started. Okay, so we do know, FSN Kindiaka is on Mitsuraiziel. Let's see now if, every single member of, T3T has chosen to play Vanquish Soul. Because you don't know, you can bring like the same deck, you can bring different decks, you know. I'm just curious to see, like, basically, like, because this is like a tournament, right? It's a tournament setting. We're playing White Forest? Holy, okay. Okay. Ancient technology, it really is. White Forest. Dude, okay, this deck is actually fucking insane. It got like so much better with the D-mod. Dude, if you start with Special Summon Diabellstar, that is just genuinely so hard to beat. Like with hand traps. Because if you're playing like Gaze of Tibeos, you can just, you know, just make an Omni negate. And you don't get rolled through. Yeah, that is something that can happen. Oh my god. Tweaking. That is something that can happen. 75% of the games, yeah, for sure. But if you go first, it's having a good time. Okay, so we are thinking here on Field Spell. I wonder what that means. Oh, whoa, wait, it's not the White Forest player that's thinking. We're not resolving, the Field Spell. Huh, interesting. So we know this is Mitsuraiziel. So we are going to Ash Blossom the Field Spell. Basically, better have it. Better have the what you wanted to search, right? Which it could be correct. I agree with this. I mean, isn't it better to just go Ash LZ? I can tell hand is draw Ash. Really? I mean, maybe. No, it doesn't seem like it is. Okay, so we go Diabelle's send the trap. I believe like I would Ash LZ there, right? No reason not to. But I'm not like a good player, so do not trust me. Okay. So we banish, bring out the Diabellstar Vengeance. Is that all? Is that everything we have? Because this is beatable. The other unfair things that White Forest does might not be beatable. But this looks super beatable. I mean, this is still like super. Like that's bad versus Mitsu. True. Maxi in hand would be XDD. Imagine. It would actually be XDD. This versus Mitsu does nothing. Yeah, you are correct. I mean, maybe if you don't have any Mitsu cards, because we did see this player was playing like a more why did I say it like that? This player was playing like a more heavy Ryziel package, right? So there is a chance where they don't have any Mitsu cards, or you know, the Mitsu cards that they draw are like, well, I don't know, Kusanagi, and then like a random ritual, right? So you start playing Ryziel cards, right? And then you just go, you know, I'm assuming that this is woes. Why am I saying? Wait, I mean, it doesn't matter. You can just go Diabellstar Vengeance pop, and then you can summon Silvera and Book of Moon everything. Like, this could do something. This can win games. Just Borch, Just too bad versus decks that push with spells. True, true, true. Oh no, pre-prep. I don't think you can ask for a better Mitsu card, to be honest. Dude, but okay, that is Ash. We have an Ash, so that is quite good. There's also like something else. Murakuma will not be able to destroy anything from this board because Diabell's protects, right? Monster you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects while you control 2 or more Diabell monsters. So this is like actually very sticky. Ablos. It do be an Ablos. Okay, late. Oh my god, no, not the talent. I mean, there's only one thing to do here, and that is take one of the monsters, and we're gonna take the good one. Oh no, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. GG. Does look like that's a GG. Unless we specifically have a solemn judgment. I don't think there's like anything else. Like even I'm thinking like woes would be something. We can also have what's the name? Silvera, which would be able to negate, but then we have to give up our Diabell Star Vengeance, so. Okay, we are popping. This looks so bad. This looks so bad for the White Forest player. I mean, we're not gonna give up, right? We play until the end. Mitsu might be bricked. That is also very true. He'll just force back row. If they break, they would have used draw 2. Maybe. You're not wrong. Also, half LP now. It's easier to OTK. It's true. Yeah. He takes control, so no break. Well, we don't know what this card is, right? The set. I don't think we searched it at any point, right? So it could be like an imperm, and maybe like if you go like normal summon ice, and you get imperm, then that is like your only push, because like that's something that could happen. Then you know, maybe we don't lose. I expect to have a Kiri in hand. That would be tragic. I mean, they have like so many cards that actually win them the game, like literally on the spot. Also, it's so funny, but Habakiri, I don't know if like that's the correct play, but we can we can tribute the Diabell Star Vengeance. I keep saying Snake Eyes Diabell Star. Okay, so we can send a field spell to draw to get follow up. But that is quite literally just follow up. We can also wait, we can also search effect failure with this. Lemao, right as I'm about to go bed, I see you on. Yeah, it's an early stream. Hi, Eldius. Good evening? Duo is struggling. Oh, Diabell Star. Hi. Yeah, I wasn't planning to go live, but we got a game to commentate, so I gotta wake up early for that. Well, I did not sleep too much, but so saying wake up is... Wait, we can also use the... Oh no, we can use this to pop the back row. That is terrible, forcing the last set card. This lines up so well for the Raziel Bitsu player. Okay. Again, we can... If we're playing Veiler, we could probably like add Veiler, so that would be an interruption. But we are choosing to add Sylvie instead. We do add Saji. That by itself is not combo. This does not do anything by itself. Hydrate? I should do that. Don't forget to self-care. Yeah. Wait, let me get some water. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so Mitsurugi Ritual has been added from the Saji. Oh, and we can activate the Mitsurugi Ritual. Okay, I believe this is GG. That means Murakumo in hand. I mean, it does not really, but that is quite bad. Oh, it was Futsu. It was not Murakumo. But any ritual pretty much does it here, right? We just need to ritual summon once, and that we can just go grab back the ritual summon from deck over Futsu. Futsu comes back, and I believe this is like super game. We are dead. No, we dropped emote. No, I can't balance it in my head. My Murakumo, yes. Ember, stay still. Okay. Staying still? It's very hard because I have to be looking at the chat, no? Oh. Oh. No! Ah, it fell. Okay. So Murakumo comes out, Futsu 1, Murakumo 2, and this will... Wait, hold on. Does this protect? Okay, this protects... wait. Oh, Illusion and Spellcaster monsters, Synchro monsters are protected. So the Raziel is not protected, but I don't think like that matters because we are also at 4,000 LP, right? Both players are at 4,000 LP, so this is just over. This is over. We know everything the White Force player has. We are making a rank 4. We are making Raziel Duo Drive. Yep. Not Duo Drive. Blah blah blah. Full combo. I mean, it doesn't matter. Don't they have like literally game right here on the board? They do. This is like super over. Okay, add sword. Disconnect? But why keep playing instead of attacking? I mean, I can't tell you. But yeah, like every single card is known here. This can be destroyed by battle, right? Yeah, it can be destroyed by battle. So, yep, add. Aggregator. I mean, I can tell why we're not surrendering, right? There's no reason to surrender in a tournament, right? Unless you're like you're under time constraints, right? Maybe we have not realized that we are at 8,000 LP. But there's no Sylvie in the graveyard to reborn. 4,000 LP, and we have like super game. Even if we did have anything, Murakumo makes it so that, you know, they have to discard like their follow-up. I had to because of time yesterday. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, like time is very fair. It's just kind of sad when it comes down to time. Okay, so FSN will take game 1 of match number 2. So let me update the score real quick. It was FSN 1-0. But this is the best of 3, and we will see White Forest go first again. To be honest, we did get ashed on the field spell, right? But it wasn't roll or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure that if you have a good hand, you can play through so much. You can play through so much. So going first, White Forest is very spooky. But we are up 1 game, so at least even if White Forest ends up winning this, then on the next game they will have to go second. So okay, White Forest player decides to go first, Oyangas, and we go Wanted in the draw phase. Add Diabellstar the Black Witch. Yes. Now this is what I'm talking about. Now this is a really hard to stop hand. We discard a Stellar, which is not a thing that you like to see when you're the opponent, because this is a very good card to start with if you have a spell. So we set the Royal Deception, by the way. Looks so fucking pretty. Pydra, just attack. Okay. So Diabellstar, or sorry, Sinful Spoils of Deception. Wait, are we not playing Dark Magician of Destruction? Wait a second. Okay. Well, evidently not. Stellar is coming back. That too. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that all of the small monsters have like both LZ and Stellar come back. I could never play this deck in the TCG, man. I'd be forgetting about those cards like all the time. Diabellstar and small Diabellstar. You can vanish from graveyard. No, you cannot. I'm pretty sure you cannot. You can go gaze of Timaeus from the graveyard, but you cannot banish the Abelstar from the graveyard for D-mod. A Stellar! Ah, yeah. Okay, so we go Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. So usually when you see this, it means that we are playing Guardian Chimera. So we send the Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. And we can search Sylvie. Oh, we are searching Azamina Elzet. Okay, so we reset the spell. Yes. Now here's are we playing Fiendsmith maybe? Because this is a moment where you would go Moon, at least back in the old days. But I'm pretty sure Fiendsmith is not being played anymore in White Forest because of extra deck constraints. But this also makes Baron, so yeah. Does it not say Graveyard? Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure. I don't want to say you're crazy, but I'm pretty sure it is only on field. It doesn't? Yeah. I played a little bit with D-mod. I know. In the extra monster zone. See, I don't like putting my monsters in the extra monster zone because this tells the opponent that, hey, I'm not going to link summon this turn anymore. Or I'm not going to link summon at all. Okay, so we go Hallowed Azamina. Yes. Summon the Ilya Sylvia. She finned on my Smith till I lied. Hi, Tuda. Good morning. Okay, we are making Ilya Sylvia by sending the Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. Ooh, we have Tails. Okay. And we also know Azamina Elzet, right? So we can get the Sinful Spoils of the White Forest back eventually. When we go Diabel Queen of the White Forest. I hate how the link zone is not in the middle. I always put my Waifu's or boss in the middle. Dude, I feel that so much. I mean, you can just put it in, like, straight up middle, you know? Okay, so we go, pitch the triple tactic thrust. Okay, that is fair. Add the field spell. We can activate the field spell, and here we can search something. I mean, sequence doesn't really matter here. I always put my waifus in jar. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, Diabel, Queen of the White Forest. And Diabel will be able to add back. I'm assuming that we're adding back the Sinful Spoils of the White Forest, but again, I'm not like a great White Forest player, so. But this would feel like a pretty good add, I believe. We could also go... Nah, if we go Hallowed Azamina, then we don't have like any other Sinful Spoils to send, I believe. Wait, remind me... Wait, let me... Oh, we're adding back Wanted? Have we not used Wanted? Why are we adding back Wanted? Wait, what? Oh, because we can add a Sinful Spoils card. Huh. Think good Mitsu Raizio hand clears this? What do you think? We would need to have, like, some non-engine. But we did see Mitsu Raizio was playing Talent earlier. But Talent is also, like, when you're facing, like, so many Omni Negates, it's kind of rough, right? Because you need to clear all of the Omni Negates to use Talent in the first place. Okay. So we send the field spell, yes. Diabel's the White Witch will dump the Curse of Diabel. We banish. To add Philia. X+3 Mitsu engine. It's this. Well, it's not... Dude, okay, but you gotta understand, okay, that 3 Mitsu engine very rarely happens. You know, the average Mitsu hand is Kusanagi, Saji, some lone ritual. No, I mean, ritual is in the spell. Maybe a mirror. Mirror plus pre-prep could happen. There's so many awkward hands. Like, actually. And we set 2 and pass. So, what do we know? We know one of those is Wanted. Which I'm curious why we chose to add Wanted instead of the Sinful Spoils. I'm assuming that maybe we don't have like anything good to summon with this. But we know one of those is wanted. Yes, yes. So we go wanted. Interesting. Hi, Embev. Hi, Bill. That is our hands, Ember. True. You know what else? You know what else is like super super nice if you're the Mitsurizio player? Okay, normal sword. Okay, I'll be real with you. Normal sword does not inspire confidence, but I'll say this that we know that the last card in hand is the Abelsta, right? We literally just added it with wanted, so that does mean that there is no draw, and draw kind of like destroys this deck. You know, it's not both Maxi and draw are kind of bad, but we don't have to worry about that. Sword is very sad. Normal sword is extremely fucking sad. But to be honest, if you're playing like the small Mitsu Raziel package, it's not like bad. Because you very rarely use your normal summon. Like you don't need to use your normal summon for like Mitsu. And normal sword does what basically any name does. So Raziel, bah. Okay, we are going Mitsurugi prayers. This will add a Mitsurugi monster, probably Habakiri. If we do not add Habakiri, then that does mean that we already have Habakiri, right? Okay. Prayers, no send. I mean, sending with prayers is not always correct, right? Because you are committing like a lot of stuff if you send. Especially if you have to send something like tribute something like Habakiri, right, which you have not used. Also, for Diabel's effect, Murakumo can't pop the board. Oh, that is very true. Because of Diabels. Okay, so we are adding Habakiri. Okay. I have hydrated. So we are going Habakiri here. We let that go through. We still have Ilya Sylvia negate, right? Not really. You get value back. Yeah, but at the same time, you are going to get that value eventually down the line if you can start playing. Okay, so we let the Saji go through. We are adding Mirror, which probably means that we already have Ritual in hand. At least that's what it feels like to me. So what we know in hand is Habakiri, Mirror. And we do have the Ritual, yes, yes. Okay. Now that is very spooky. But at the same time, wait. Like, we don't care. Oh, wait. Did we add the wanted back because we wanted to have a Murakumo, like a card to discard with Murakumo? That is actually really smart. Because if we discard the Murakumo, if we discard Diabelstar with Murakumo, oh no! Then Diabelstar gets to come back. Take control of one monster. We are playing Silvera! Sinful Swallows of Betrayal Silvera. We did not search that, I believe. So... Right? Oh, we did. Oh, never mind. I'm just tripping. I just did not notice. But that is pretty good. And this also negates effects. So even if there is another triple tactic talent, we will not be able to activate another one. We do send the Diabelstar. Diabelstar will come back. Wait, can Silvera tribute from hand too? Send one Diabelstar from your hand or face up field. Yes, it can. Okay. Okay, now that makes sense. That makes more sense. Okay, so that is like super follow-up. Okay. We are going Mitsurugi Ritual number 2. Okay, so we only have one unknown card left. The thing is, Murakumo here does not bother us too much, right? Like, we can, even if they go Murakumo, we can just literally let Murakumo go through. And it's not going to do anything, right? Because all of our monsters are, like, protected. Okay, we are not, well, I don't know. But we should not activate the Murakumo here unless we want to chain block. And we also have the Diabel Queen of the White Forest if we want to special summon a level 7 or lower tuner synchro monster. Although I do not remember, we probably know what this is, but I'm not sure. I haven't been paying attention. I'm curious how this game will unfold. Second ritual was nasty though. And we still have the mirror, right? We have not gone through the mirror. Yeah. So mirror will be able to tribute the Murakumo. Murakumo will come back. Okay, we are going to pop the Habakiri. Oh, sorry, the Murakumo. Murakumo will maybe have loop? I think set is White Forest Sinful Spoils. No, that is in the graveyard. We never got this back. Unless we're playing 2. But I don't think that's like correct in any universe. So we are thinking if we want to hand loop with Murakumo. Oh, we go Magatama, tribute the Murakumo to pop face up, but I mean nothing is like poppable because of Diabells. We're just doing this to dodge the thing and tribute the Murakumo. Then is Doroplet. Holy, that is insane. I mean, yeah. But I don't think we can OTK this turn, right? This is super sticky. This is like all of the monsters are just indestructible. So I don't think we can get enough damage to get through all of this stuff. But if we don't need to OTK, yeah, if we can make a board, then that is good enough, right? But is it? Because we also have decent follow-up, right? We have the Sylvie in the graveyard, we can go into Synchros. We have the one to draw next turn, we have our top deck, we have Haloda Zamina plus the Ilia Sylvia in the graveyard. Plus our monsters, I mean, Diabells will probably die, right? We can just punch over her. She can be destroyed by battle. Well, wait, hold on. If we end up summoning the Synchro 6 with Diabell, if this doesn't die, this is actually like super bad, right? Because if this doesn't die, then Murakumo basically doesn't do anything, right? Cannot pop anything ever. And the Omni Negate, I'm pretty sure we can still play through that. Okay, we're searching another Murakumo with a Murakumo. Murakumo will come back from the graveyard. Or attempt to. Kao-Jam. Diabell will send this Deception of the Sinful Spoils. Yes. Okay, that was Deception. To summon Poplar. Oh my god, hi Poplar! And Poplar will be able to go into Vengeance, yeah, Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon. That's what he's called. Okay, nah. I don't see a universe where the Raizio player wins here. Poplar, more like Pooplar. Yeah, this one is the bad Poplar. We hate this Poplar specifically. Hi Poplar. I only like the red Poplar. This one is fake. Okay, so this will Synchro Summon. We are not putting anything back in the back row. No. Murakumo will hand loop. No, I hate red Pooplar. No, I love red Pooplar. Okay, so we know Murakumo in mirror. We will be able to tribute our Murakumo from the hand to special Habakiri. But as long as this card is like, dude, I don't see how any card. I mean, there could be like some good cards. But I don't think we are winning at any point here. Oh, it was Futsu. Last card in hand is Futsu. Okay, so that means that we know every single card now. Every single card is like super known. So Murakumo will come back. Futsu will search for another card, but we have ritual summoned all of our everything. We have used all of our ritual summons, both rituals and the mirror. And Doom Dragon will be able to pop and I mean, we can summon Murakumo next turn, but again, that doesn't do anything. So this is just Raps. We knew Futsu, it was added from Murakumo. No, Murakumo added Murakumo. Murakumo added Murakumo. Futsu was unknown. Unless it was added from something else, but... Okay, yeah. That is, game. So, White Forest will take game 2. And this will be the last game for the set. And we will most likely see Mitsurugi Raijil go first, so... We will have to see if White Forest will be able to break the board. Well, I'm assuming that, you know, Mitsurugi Raijil... I mean, Mitsurugi Raijil can break, you know. It's not, like, out of the question, for sure. Hamakiri added Murakumo? No, Murakumo added Murakumo. I even mentioned it. I know because I said Murakumo adds Murakumo, and then I thought to myself, like, doesn't that sound weird? Why can Murakumo add Murakumo? Murakumo can't add itself, so it was sure added differently? Really? I have a feeling like, okay. Like I said, if we had X there, Mitsu wins that. Yeah, but X is limited, bro. X is limited. I mean, you have Bonfire too. Also, hi, Banner. Good morning, good morning. Because they had Magatama as the last unknown card at some point. Oh, I see. So that was just me being tired. Okay, so normal summon Ice, special summon Sword from deck. Couldn't be me, by the way. I always end up drawing Sword. Sword is like my most drawn card. Whenever I play this deck, I always, I summon, well, I can never summon Sword from the deck. Okay, we are going into King of the Fair Limbs at Habakiri. And we know, X in hand, yes. Okay, tribute the King of the Fair Limbs, classic. We are going Saji effect. There's no interruption yet, so no draw, no Ash. Well, I mean, no Ghost Spell, but I'm pretty sure, like, most of the times White Forest is not playing Ghost Spell, so. No Charmies, no Maxi. I mean, yeah. But at the same time, again, like, White Forest is not a deck that plays a lot of hand traps, right? Usually they opt to play more board breakers. And it is, like, a lot of engine, so... And you know that what is extremely disgusting is that we saw in the previous last game, Kindiaka went for hand loop with Laplation. And man, if you're in this situation where you have like no hand traps and you're just playing breakers, losing like even one card in your hand, it can be like so bad. It feels so bad. At least it is only one card, if that ends up happening. What is this banger playing? I can tell you. It's called wait, I mean you can just do this, right? Current song, I believe. I was about to like copy paste the title, but you can just do current song and you can check it out. Nice, thanks. No problem. Okay, Habakiri 1, Aramasa 2. Very cool. We are adding Murakumo. Okay, so we know X and Murakumo. Oh, true. Murakumo can add Murakumo. Of course. Okay, and we know prayers as well. So we know Murakumo X prayers, I believe. Yes, there is no X here. Okay, we are sending Eclipse Twins with the X. Yes, we saw that earlier. And we are also playing Node. Yes, we also saw that earlier. Oh my god, nah, it's coming. Guys, no. Not the hand loop again. Come on. Dude, this actually, like, okay, I mean, you know, hate the game, not the player. But this, whenever I see like people just hand looping in Master Duel, it just makes me like so mad. It's so like, dude, this card, it's so toxic though. Okay, so we go ritual, summon the Murakumo by tributing the two guys from the hand. Sag. Nah, I hate everything, dude. Hand loops. I mean, look, some archetypes, like, I believe, like, they should be allowed to have, like, some hand loop. Like, for example, for Lovely Labyrinth, it does make sense, kind of. I'm kind of fine with that. But this is not okay. This is not okay, man. Because we're literally just shitting out, like, level 4 monsters. It's just practically free, you know. I got hand loot for 2 by Omega yesterday and still won. Yeah, Omega also too. Omega is also like extremely fucking toxic. I blame the crossband for this. Now there's no reason to make Dodrive instead of this. True! Very true! Dude, Vyziel just feels so boneless without cross. Like, there's no universe where crossband was ever the correct ban. And I said that, like, frame 0. That did not make sense. By the way, I wonder if people are gonna be playing that in Duelist Cup, like, Laplation. To be honest, dude, I feel like if you're in this situation, you kind of already win, right? Whatever you do, like, a lot of the times you just win. You don't need to make, like, Laplation. Wait, hold on. Is this on Xyz Summon or just Special Summon? Oh, Xyz Summon. Thank God. Thank God. Of course, DC will be the top. No. I mean, people are gonna be playing, like, whatever they believe, like, is the best choice to play, right? I'm not, again, like, hate the game, not the player, right? If you think, like, something is, like, optimal, then, of course, you're gonna be playing it for the Duelist Cup. It doesn't matter. There are no ethics in Duelist Cup. Remember turn skip, Ryzel, Onomata in December? Yeah, of course. Hate both? No. I believe, like, hating like people just for, like, playing, like, something that they. By the way, like, this is like an actual, like, tournament, of course. Of course, you're gonna, like, try hard and try your hardest. Especially, I'm gonna say that because this is a 3v3, oh my god, we start with Field Spell. Field Spells are notoriously weak in the detonator, so, but yeah, like, especially in 3v3s, like, I'm not gonna care if something is toxic or not. I'm gonna play, literally, the most toxic, the most degenerate things, not just for myself, but for my teammates too, you know? I don't want to let my teammates down. Okay, so triple tactics thrust here. Oh my god, we'll get Ash! Dude, Ash has done so many things for the going first player. Like, Ash has never done anything for the going first player. For the going second player. It's always like, we just go full combo and then we have Ash on top. We set 1... Set 2... Okay, this is game. Oh, is Ash going second? It's so disgusting. Okay, so this will also go to FSN. FSN is 2 matches over T3T. Let me fix the score. Oh, 0-0. Yes. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, 0-0. And FSN is 2-0. FSN needs to win 1 more match. I'm gonna add myself to Ash haters list. Yeah, dude, honestly. Ash to 0? Ash to 0! To be honest, I wanted to say that for, like, a while. Even before, like, OCG, like, semi-limited it. Like, I've never been happy putting Ash in my deck. It's always, you always put Ash, in Master Duel at least, for Charmies and for Maxi. But besides that, Ash never does anything. It just feels like such a waste of space. It's only good if you already make a board and then you just Ash. Like, very rarely will you Ash someone and then they will just go, okay, I pass, you know? That never happens. Ash sucks ass except for Fua Maxi out, exactly. Fodek needs to channel his inner Yusei to collapse 3 enemies in order to turn this around, exactly. But, you know, that could happen, Photic could turn this around. But that is going to be so hard. That is going to be so hard, especially because, like, you are going to have to win a lot of games going second. Like, because this is, like, 3 best of 3s, right? You're gonna have to win like 3 best of 3s. And there will be games where you actually have to go second. Going second every hand job, same with Ash. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yes, kind of, but Ash is the strongest. Wait, what? No, what? Ash is the strongest? Going second? No. Going second, Ash just never does anything. IMO. Ban Ash, semi-charmies? No. Dude. Okay, do you think Perulia and Nyals are, like, toxic? Like, genuinely. What's your opinion on this? Like, everyone. Because I believe Fua is the most toxic. Because it's both extra deck and deck. That is, like, so... That is the most generic of generic. Okay, so Photic is on Mitsu. We don't know about right. I was about to say Mitsu Raizio because it just comes off naturally, but we don't know if it's Raizio yet. But pre-prep is a very strong start, and it seems to go through. Hi, Yassine. Hi, Yassine. Good morning. Okay, so we are adding Habakiri and Mirror. Yes. Habakiri will activate. It depends. Oh, there's the Charmies. Do we have an Ash for this? Do we have an Ash for this? No Ash. 60 consecutive streams. Holy watch streak. Thank you. That is crazy. That is 2 months. 2 months of consecutive streams. That is crazy. Gamma, easy. Well, if we had a Gamma, we'd just use that. The fact that you can activate 2 Charmies in a turn is too much for me. Okay, there's Ash. Ash on the Saji. 2 months of Fog. Hell yeah. Okay. Ash on the Saji is normally pretty bad, but since we have the mirror, we know that they have the mirror. Any ritual can actually be like extremely bad. Because mirror as well does not summon from deck. Mirror summons from graveyard or from hand. Semi-limit would help avoiding a double Charmy while also allowing them to maintain enough deck presence to affect deck building. I believe, like, I think, like, Perulia and Nyals don't need to be semied. I believe, like, the only one that needs to be semied would be, Fua. Because a lot of the times Perulia, especially in the best of 1 format, it doesn't feel great. And I'm not gonna say anything about Nyals, okay? The fact that you don't see Nyals, like, very often just speaks for itself. So in a best of 1 format, there's also like the opportunity cost of, hey, am I gonna play Perulia or Nyals, or am I gonna play something like, oh, I don't know, like Imperm or Ghost Bell or Droll, you know? It always depends on the deck seeing the most play. Yeah, but like they're not as generic. Okay, but at least okay, Perulia I can kind of see going to 2, but Nyals there's no way. Because the thing with Perulia is that most of the times, for most decks, they are going to normal summon at least once, right? So it will go 1 for 1. The problem with Perulia right now, and why people only play it in K9 format, oh wait, we see Ritual in hand, holy, is that, like, a lot of the times it is an upstart Goblin, but it's an upstart Goblin that can be ashed, so. Every deck printed post Fua is not struggling to Fua. Exactly. Which also, like, kind of makes me, like, how do I say this? It reminds me of, like, Ash, where when we got Ash, a lot of decks were, like, struggling against Ash. Except for Zodiac, which is very funny. But people were, like, saying, oh, we should ban Ash, it's just too powerful. But now, like, no decks struggle against Ash. Well, so most decks do not struggle against Ash, you know? And I feel like it's gonna happen, the same thing is gonna happen with Charmies. It does suck that you can't play, like, older decks do struggle against Charmies, but I believe that for the most part, that's, like, kind of what's going to happen. Okay, so we have actually given our opponent 0 draws with the Fua. Wait. No, we got through the Nash. We gave them 1 draw. But this is so scary. This is so scary. Also, We did not link off. I guess we don't want to give him another draw. But this is so scary. 4 a set cards is really scary. 1 draw? Yeah. I missed the Ash. Creep, Aurelia, and Meows are not really on a certain level compared to Fu, just about reducing non-games. Yeah, 100%. Okay, we are playing Droplet, and Droplet will go on the ice, and sending Saji is pretty free here, because obviously the Saji will come back with Futsu. Alright. So ice will not resolve. Pre-prep. Are you going to Great Purification this? There is an argument to both using Great Purification and not. This card, by the way, is so fucking toxic. This feels like cheat engine. Yeah, I would also probably Great Purification that. This just makes you go so much plus. And, like, that means that if you have, like, any way to, like, ritual summon any other, like, ritual monster, it doesn't matter. Even if you, like, Great Purification the Habakiri, you can still go mirror ritual summon. So that is, like, perfectly valid. I was expecting Crossout. True. That is a card that both players are playing. Charmies would have been more balanced if they were once per turn. Maybe. Okay, and we are scooping here. So game 1, we'll go to Photic. Are you gonna see the reverse sweep? Okay. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We are going to have to see like a lot of games for the reverse sweep. But that is a good start. That is a good start for T3T. Okay, so let me update the game. So first game, we'll go to T3T. And the game 2 has started. We will see Raizio Mitsu go first. Second. No, first. Me hoping Arena FSN W so I can get a replay. Wait, nah, you can't say that. But I think I'm starting to think like TCG players. I mean, the TCG ban list, I've been saying it's for all of TCG's flaws, the TCG ban list is quite good. Konami's adjusting well to Charmy's existing now. It's still kind of rough for any strategy current and future ones to have to concede 2 draws per combo step, especially when the Charmys are chained to 1, leaving you no way to avoid the draws. Okay, normal sword. Dude, this guy's just like me, for real. Keep showing sword. I mean, again, it's not like the end of the world. It's fine. Are we going to see any draws? But also, it feels to me like Charmy's like should resolve, because a lot of the times for the boards that modern decks make, you do need like more than 6 cards a lot of the times to start playing the game, you know. No draw is very weird. We have not seen... correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have seen a single draw today. Are people just not on draw? Ember, you are up way too early. Yes, I am. Okay, that is another Fua. Charmies must resolve. All turn 0 must resolve. Yeah, 100%. Otherwise, it's just non-game, right? If like you go any like either Charmy or like turn 0 play, and then like it gets called by the grave or something like that, like then you that's how you end up with like non-games, which is pretty much the problem that I'm having right now with Master Duel. Like, good luck beating Snake Eye with hand traps, exactly. Any deck we had up to Charmies never loses to any other hand traps. True. Holy Sue building her board in your turn is so good. I mean, a lot of the times, like, I'm... Dude, Holy Sue, at least you can... It's not just the... Holy Sue is overtuned, for sure. But a lot of decks, like, are allowed to do, like, you know, the thing. Yo, Chronoventus, hi. Good morning. Turn 0 good for game? Yeah, it's fine. I don't have, like, any hard feelings with Holy Sue. Like, the thing is, like... Again, like, if people are saying, like, limit 5 mana, etc., like, a lot of decks, like, they should be allowed to do, like, strong things. And that is basically, like, what 5 mana is, what Holy Sue is. By the way, Ember, we got the next limit. Overdrive announced. Wait, what? What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Is that like frame break cards? I haven't seen. We can check them out after this tournament. What about all decks? They need turn 0 too? I mean, all decks, anime cards. Oh, I see. I mean, on all decks, like at some point you gotta let go, you know. All decks, like you always know that you are at a disadvantage playing like with any older decks. That is just how the game operates. Like decks, eventually do get power crept, and you know they become like weaker. Like look at Sprite. Look at Sprite. Sprite is like fully unhit. Doesn't see you play. And that's not like a problem of because of Charmies. To be honest, Sprite would be kind of good into Fua, no? Like, I think you can make a board with very limited draws, but people don't play Sprite. Komani, no new sales from all decks. I know, exactly. Okay, so we go Habakiri. Habakiri, the Prayers has been negated by Ghost Spell. Interesting. So we are playing Ghost Spell. I haven't, dude. Ever since the December Duelist Cup, I haven't seen too many people play Ghost Spell. No. It's it used to be like so popular when Dracotail was like the best deck. Which I mean, there's an argument to be made that Dracotail is still like super strong. But there's not too many people playing that, and so Ghost Spell doesn't see too much play. But it's still like pretty. It's a really good card. Ghost Spell is pretty ass against Vanquish Soul Canine. That is true. But dude, I don't see too many people playing Vanquish Soul Canine. And also, at the same time, there isn't like literally there's nothing you can do against Vanquish Soul Canine. There isn't a single hand trap that saves you when you're going second. Going second against Vanquish Soul Canine is miserable, like regardless. If they get to play the game, the only thing that you can do is like I believe like Droplet and like Talent. Or just hope that they break. Or Charmies. Dracotail seeing less play, so it makes sense, but Radiant Typhoon might change things up. Yeah. Gun is the best hand trap against them. True. I don't like Holy Suit because he's undeniable, times impossible to resolve, other than that, fair. You can Ash Holy Suit. Dominus Impulse is very good against Vanquish Soul Canine and all turn 0 plays. Yeah. I also like Purge a lot. Because it does stop Ripper. But still, like, one Impulse is not going to... If they have, like, a good hand, one Impulse is not going to stop everything from the Vanquish Soul Canine player. Okay, so that is Detonator set 3, dude. It's always, like, so spooky. And also, Detonator does have Eclipse Twins underneath it. But our Mitsurugi plays have been denied, so... Turn 0 is very cringe and a blind best of 1 against a lot of decks. Yeah. Dude. Shoutouts to that one player where I made IP turn 1, and then they went Holy Suit, take it, and then make a SP. On my turn 0, by the way. Okay, so... Dude, how many pre-preps have we seen? It seems like we're seeing pre-prep, like, every single game. Maxi will, be thrown, but Ash Blossom will be there to stop it. And that means that pre-prep will go through. Yep. I had to watch that through. Yeah, that was, kind of miserable. Okay. So Prepare will grab Mirror plus Habakiri. Yes. Time to cook. Let's see. Is that going to be the 2-0? Oh no. Do we have a callback for this or a crossout? Huh? Perhaps, because if no call by or crossout, then it's kind of hard to. I don't see, dude. I fucking hate roll, man. I hate roll so much. 07. I mean, it has not resolved yet. Okay, it has resolved. Play Orcus, don't know what the opponent is playing, hold my men until the very end of my turn, makes an Arthalion and bounces my field and graveyard. I mean, Arthalion isn't, like... You actually have to, like, put down your cards, and, like, basically, if your, cards get, like, destroyed, the set cards, or if your Arthalion gets stopped somehow, then it feels so bad. Or if your opponent can, you know, play around, you know, the Arthalion bounce. Orcus should lose to 5 mana, though. Okay, we are going Mirror. Mitsurugi Mirror. What does that do, though? Also, the three set cards are extremely scary. We know one of them is Prayers. I'm looking here. Droplet on the detonator. Holy! Wait. Okay. They can pop itself, and it does have Eclipse Twins underneath. So, Detonator will not be outed yet. Orcus wins that grind. To be honest, Orcus does a lot of, like, unfair things if you let them play the game. So... You know... If they lose to Arthalion, I don't really... I can't feel bad about decks that make, like, insanely strong boards. And Orcus is up there. Detonator somehow return? I mean, Eclipse Twins. Oh, but wait, Eclipse Twins is not gonna come. It's not gonna return because we don't have any cards to send with Murakumo. Photic didn't know the priority trick with Droplet. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Surely Imperm on field. Imperm would kind of cook, unless we have not activated Prayers, so Imperm would not cook if we have Prayers from hand. Had to be a huge Arthalion for Orcus to lose to it? Yeah. There's, like, a lot of cards. And again, like, if you go Arthalion turn 0, like, it feels so shit when you go Arthalion and then your opponent can place anyway, and then they just pop your cards. And then you just stare at your, like, all of your life savings just go away. Wait! It's Yummy! Holy, we didn't see Yummy earlier. Okay. Okay, that is pretty good. I have to say, that is pretty good into draw. That is pretty good into draw. Okay, Lolipo will put back a draw on Lockbird. Lol. That is pretty good into draw. Wait, so that is game. Well, we don't know what the rest of the cards are, but we know one of them is Prayers. And Prayers will be able to bring back, like a guy. But Yummy doesn't really care about that. Okay, take it 100. Now, I kind of wonder, did we blunder? Because, when you are in this situation... Oh, wait, we have Magatama. Wait, hold on. Of course, we cannot add because of draw. But I'm thinking maybe, was there a way to basically get a discard for... Okay, that will pop the Lolipo. Okay, that is pretty good. I wonder if there was, like, a way to get, a discard for Murakumo. Okay, main phase 2, and end phase. To be honest, it is kind of hard to play through a Murakumo when you have, like, 0 cards in hand. This has to be a really good set card. Okay, we have 1 draw. They return 2 cards, you have everything else. Just saying, I wouldn't have been able to anyways. Release of being hit with a bitch entire hand 5 mana. Was there a max C involved? Or like a loss? Okay, so we are trying to end the turn. End phase. We don't have anything. Wait, is Photic going to win this? Photic is probably going to win this. Well, okay. Wait, that's a 2-0 for Photic, right? Yes, it is. So... Is that the start of a reverse sweep? Arm. So that is 0-0. And T3T will take the this match. So it's 2-1. 2 more enemies to go? Hell yeah. My board is just Enlil +1 plus whatever back row I draw, and maybe a counter trap if I wasn't interacted with. Also, not trying to disrail. No. I don't really mind. Okay. They need 5 mana, 2 names plus 2 more good cards. Also, that is very true. You do need kind of like good hands to do that. Like a lot of the times, dude, it feels so shit whenever you draw the Draco Tail traps, right? And not only the traps, but the spells too. If you're going second, they are good going second, don't get me wrong. But if you have like 5 mana plus like 2 spells plus like 2 traps or whatever, it's not great. Hell, even if you have like 5 mana, 1 monster, 1 spell, and then 2 traps, or 2 spells, 1 trap, it doesn't feel great because you can't go 5 mana. You do need quite specific hands. Like if you, dude, if you go 5 mana and you don't have like Urgula or Pan or Mululu, it's like a Lucius or like another 5 mana, it feels horrible. It happens, but Orcust loses to 3 Hunter plus 2 cards anyways. True. The Orcust is very, very resilient. Which a lot of the times, dude, it kind of gets me. It kind of tilts me when I try to like do something to an Orcust player. Their hand like looks extremely weak. You try to do something, and then they go, "Oh, I have Call by the Grave anyway." Don't care. Didn't ask. Call by the Grave. At the same time, I've been thinking about this. Isn't Orcust kind of like It reminds me a lot of Yummy. Both decks are kind of similar in that they are super hard to hand trap. Like I was thinking about it. Like I was playing against Orcust a lot. Like I played a lot of ranked for this, right? And I actually saw so much Orcust, and I'm like, it's pretty hard to hand trap. But then I'm thinking I'm also playing Yummy, right? Yummy is also pretty hard to hand trap. And then I was like, huh. So what is the reason you play Orcust? Orcust does have like stronger boards, but with Orcust you also kind of get cooked by like Maxi and Charmies a lot more. Just hit Harp Horror 99% of the time. It's the right decision. I mean, if your opponent starts with Girsu, even hitting Harp Horror doesn't matter. Normal summon Girsu beats like everything. Watching a replay on Duel Live the other day, guy had all 3 Draco Traps in his hand. That is so miserable. I've had that happen to me. I believe it was like in the Duelist Cup, in the previous Duelist Cup. It can happen. It's so miserable when that happens. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Orcust is Yummy if Yummy lost to Fua and hand traps unless you open Cup C. True. Also, not gonna lie, it's kind of hard for me to feel anything about a deck that has a counter trap, you know? Unless it's Dynamorphia. If it's Dynamorphia, then it's cute. It's cool. Because Dynamorphia is my OG, you know, pet deck. Well, not the OG pet deck. That would be Marincess. But Dynamorphia is I will not take any Dynamorphia slander, you know? Okay, the game has not started yet. My only Dynamorphia goat is Plushie. What about me, dude? What about me? To be honest, I haven't played too much Dynamorphia. Dude, I'm kind of sad. I wanted to play Dynamorphia like for a while, but it's so expensive. So at the time when I made Dynamorphia, it kind of like stopped being good. It was like Blue Eyes meta, man. And then, you know, you set 5 and your opponent goes, okay, I'm just gonna Majesty your entire back row. GG. You still get to play with normal Girsu, but you pivot to Nightmare Mermaid because otherwise you have nothing in your favor for recursion without Orcust, Nightmare, or Harp. Yeah, but you have plays, so it's like doable. If you have like only 1 Ash, I mean, Harp is okay to hit, but they still make interruptions. Old school Plushie used to play Dynamorphia every day. Aww. Wait, I thought you were dead. Chessy Cat. Okay. That will get ashed. I mean, there's hands that lose to an Ash. I never catch you play it. I don't play it anymore because it's bad. It doesn't feel good. It genuinely doesn't feel good to play, especially like when everyone we tried to play like some rated duels with Dynamorphia, but then they didn't go well. Okay, March here. We have a Ghost Bell for the March here. I mean, we saw the Ghost Bell earlier. Dude, the fact that the player switched, Photic was on the enemy side. That kind of like tripped me. Malice, Despair. Oh no. Are we gonna see the backup? Link Decoder does seem like we have a backup in hand. We are going to... Dude, every Malice game is literally just scripted, no? Dude, every single time. Have you guys ever seen any Malice player just not have backup in hand? Never. They have it every single time. Wait, we're not adding Dormouse? Wait. We're not adding Dormouse? We're adding Wizard and Ignister? Does that mean that we have Dormouse in hand? Or just we don't need Dormouse? I mean, Wizard and Ignister is still like 2 bodies. Plus, we get to reborn the White Rabbit, and that is not negated. We are going Splash Mage? I almost said Snake Mage, man. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking done with the snakes, man. Fucking kill Habakiri. Okay, Splash Mage will reborn the White Rabbit. White Rabbit obviously is negated, but that does mean that we can make White Binder? Me, when I played it, I never drew backup. I actually never played. Dude, I made Malice, and then I just immediately dusted that after Dormouse got hit. Like, I genuinely just can't play the deck. FSN go. Okay. You can set 1 Malice Trap. Yes, we are setting the TB11. I'm rooting FSN. I don't have, like, any, like, I'm not rooting for anyone. I'm gonna say. Dusted it after the ransom hit. Nah, I'm not that strong. I didn't I dusted it on the first banlist wave. Okay, White Binder, welcome back. Yes. Dormouse is here. Unfortunately, Dormouse cannot activate the effect because of she was summoned with TB11, but she will be back soon. Unless T3T takes this match, if that happens, I support T3T. That's crazy. Alright. Dolo Marks, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. The deck is still very strong, but not as enjoyable to play if you're forced into one single line. True. And, man, for me, like, dude, playing Malice when it was, like, peak power with, like, Ransom, even, like, 1 Dormouse, it was just shit. Because, like, half of the games you would just get Lancia, and then you never got to, like, pop off. You never did the thing. I had a Royal Ransom. I also have a match in hour. Wait, really? That's crazy. Wait, you do. D&E versus FCG. Holy. Alright. So Cyber's Wicked, Linguribo. Cyber's Wicked will be able to banish the Dormouse. And that will come back. We have not used that yet. Okay, so what does this add? This adds another backup. We have summoned backup, so that is follow-up. We only care about the banish Dormouse effect. So Dormouse will come back, and Dormouse will banish. Now, this is kind of weird, right? What do we banish here? We can always banish March here, I believe. We have not banished March here, but we have gone through Chessie. We have gone through White Rabbit. So Dormouse, this is like a rare Dormouse doesn't do much kind of like deal, no? Okay, we go Wizard. Wizard will reborn the Dormouse. Yep. Okay. Yes. Dormouse will banish 1. Yeah, March here. We have not gone through March here. This is the only name that we haven't gone through this turn. Rage for Nib? I don't believe Photic is on Nib. At least we haven't seen that yet. And I don't think it would play Nib in Mitsurizio. Or, sorry, Yummy Mitsu. IP Masquerena, Nib doesn't exist. Yeah. Nib would kind of cook here. Nib loses here, I fear. I mean, we do have the GWC at any point. And GWC, like, we don't even have to use that. We can just keep that for, like, the opponent's turn. And that just banishes, like, Binder. That just brings back Binder. I mean... And, like, yeah, we nib, and then we have, like, 2 cards in hand. Like, holy, what do we do? Keeping Wicked up might be the play. This is actually, like, pretty fucking good, because we know what the Photic is playing, right? We know... okay, never mind. They don't seem to think that. And Cyber's Wicked would protect the IP from destruction. If FSN red nib there, they pass on that board without activating GWC. True. Okay, we bring back the white binder. And we make allied code, I'm assuming. Surely mask into Gorgon. Gorgon needs nuts. Yeah, allied code. I'm assuming it's allied code. There's no way it's terahertz. Yeah, it is allied code. Okay, allied code will bring back transcode. It doesn't bring back Heartscriptor. It's literally just white binder and transcode, which is kind of big because that means that our guys cannot be targeted. However, I don't think Mitsu cares too much about targeting. I mean, it's only Magatama, really. Wait, how do you even make a Gorgon? Okay, we do scoop. Like, Gorgon, we have to, like, use the allied code first, I guess. And then we go IP into Gorgon. But, Photic will concede this one. Let me change the score real quick. FSN will take game 1. Photic will have to win the next 2 games. Otherwise, it's over. Game 2 will start shortly. Well, now. Okay. At least this time, we are going to see Mitsu Yummy go first. Wow, Malice made a non-game. Holy, imagine. We're Radiant Typhoon. Yeah, kind of sad. We haven't seen... well, I haven't seen any Radiant Typhoon. I'm neither in this, like, match, or, like, you know, today, or, like, the last game I commentated. Well, the last game I commentated, Radiant Typhoon was not out. It was 1st of March, so... There's that. I was hoping for Radiant Typhoon. Oh, normal Cupsy. Normal Cupsy is quite good. Alright. I think MD format's still too strong for Radiant Typhoon. Radiant Typhoon, right now, even though it... Well, I don't know if it's not good. Oh no, Fua. Even though it might not be good, I don't know if it's, like, good or not, but I know one thing is for sure, and that is that a lot of the games, like, I have been hit by Featherstorm before, and even though it might be suboptimal, I know that Josh dropped Featherstorm, although I don't think, like, Josh had, like, any... I don't think Josh is, like, the biggest Featherstorm fan, you know? But, a lot of the times, you meet Radiant Typhoon on ladder, and then you just get Featherstorm, and then you're like... Well, that's crazy. I guess I lose that. I disagree. Someone got 3 wins last night with it? Really? That's, interesting. I have been cooked by Radiant Typhoon a lot, on ladder. But again, like, I can't really speak because, you know, it could be a skill issue. I genuinely have not played Radiant Typhoon. I'm not, like, familiar with it. Yep, he swept the team. That's crazy. What are they playing Featherstorm? I'm just curious. Because, like, for me personally, if I were to play Radiant Typhoon, even if I had Featherstorm, I don't think I would play it. I saw someone Someone said at some point, I believe like you can make the heartbeat conductor link to, and you can activate it from hand, like going second. That to me, it feels kind of toxic. Not gonna lie. He wasn't. Okay. But that is something that you could potentially do. Also believe Featherstorm is suboptimal. I also think that too. But again, I said this before on my Discord, you know. I said, like, okay, it doesn't matter if Featherstorm is, like, suboptimal, you're still gonna get cooked on ladder. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, on ladder, like, you're not gonna see the games where your opponent gets cooked or is bricked because of they play Featherstorm. You're just gonna see where Featherstorm is popping off and you can't do anything about it, you know, and you just lose those games. Mitsurizio, Yemi Solfa, Vankersol, K9, all just better right now. And Luna also insane. Dude, Luna, I'm so scared about Luna. Every single time I play against Lunalight, I just despair, man. Okay, so we end on like a half board. At least like, if everything goes correctly, that is a lot of interruptions. So we go Signet Mining, discard an Ash Blossom. This is a Yummy Surprise, right? We have searched Yummy Surprise. Yep. So that is a lot of interruptions. I am the Moonarch. Holy. Hi. Pure Mitsu might be the best deck. Dude, I feel that. But at the same time, it feels like so shit to play Pure Mitsu. Because, like, if you get hit by draw, it's just over. It's just over. Forget Detail. I've been trying Detail. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Yummy. Maybe my build is just wrong. But I see like a lot of times maybe I'm just like not even like a good player, but a lot of the times I either get I either brick or I feel like my deck is just not strong going second. Rising Mitsu is better IMO, but a large Mitsu package is required. True. Pure Mitsu only a deck without a bad matchup in the current meta. True. I can agree with that. Okay, we are making Cupsy Yummy Way. Cupsy Yummy Way will get ashed, but we can tag out. We didn't even need that to resolve, but... My friend Skill told me Mitsu best deck. Yeah. It feels to me like that too. Ghost Bell on the Cupsy Yummy Way returning is quite big. Unfortunately for Dizzy, we do have the Yummy Surprise here, which will be able to bring back the Yummy Snatchy, right? So we are not without place. The Yummy player is not without place here. And, well, we are, like, one impulse away from not being able to play, and then, like, one Dormouse would clean the game. My friend's going will play Vankersol K9, for DC. Brixol. Dude, I wouldn't play Vankersol K9 for the Dual Scope, not gonna lie. X is the one card that can break any of the current boards, true, but also X is just one card. And X doesn't even matter when you get rolled, you know? Okay, White Rabbit. Are we going to activate... When are we going to activate the Yummy Surprise? I'm not sure what we are waiting for. Okay, so TB11 has been set. We do not activate the Yummy Surprise here. Interesting. I know this song is from ReZero. True. Emby, have you picked your DC deck yet? No. For me, dude, I don't feel like... man, I don't like any of the current decks right now. Wait, Linguribo? Do we have backup in hand? Oh, Mars here. Wouldn't the Cookie Yummy Way here just fucking... just clear? Actually, no. Cookie Yummy Way will not clear. Because they can just go TB11. TB11 dodges like one. The other gets Book of Moon, but then we go Splash Mage Reborn. Oh, this is a really bad situation for Photic, I believe. Kind of want to grind DC since I have a deck I enjoy now. Radiant Typhoon? I mean, that's always like the best. like kind of feeling. I had that for last DC. I enjoyed Dracotail. I'll give Dracotail like another try. But if I don't feel like Dracotail is good, or if I'm not enjoying Dracotail, then I'm probably not gonna grind DC. I'm also not sure if I want to do it on stream, because I'm aware that I genuinely play worse on stream. But if I don't play it on stream, of course, you guys don't get content. So I'll see what I'll do. Good morning, everyone. Bye. Hi, Turbo KXD. Hi. Good morning. I'm ready for the DC. Oh no. Okay. March here. If I grind, will be off stream. Yeah, playing on stream, honestly, it can be like stressful. I don't get it. Like Josh, like grinding dual scope on stream. I mean, he's kind of used to it by now, I believe. But it's genuinely just something. Okay, we do go cookie. Oh, sorry, yummy snatchy. Oh my god, I guess you could say I'm cooked. Play significantly better off stream. True, same. At least, man, if I were to stream, I would like to do it without me reading chat. But then, like, what's the fucking point, you know? Okay, Cookie Yummy Way. Cookie Yummy Way will be able to flip both face down. But TB11 will be able to save essentially one of them, right? And then I don't see how Photic can win from here. Right, because Splash Mage into White Binder, and that is game, no? I'm not like the biggest Malice like expert, but this looks kind of over. Unless any of the 3 cards actually, you know, do something. Which could be very likely. Yummy is a deck that does play quite a bit of non-engine. Malak same at a second stream, forget very easy stuff. Yeah, I feel the same. Okay, Dormouse comes out. March here will be added back to hand. Cupsy Yummy will draw 1 card. You know what's kind of sad? I've played a lot of Mitsu, and I know that, okay, this is 4 cards in hand, but this is very likely going to be like, oh, some Mitsu bricks. Like, it's very, very, very likely for it to be like Saji or Kusanagi or an Aramasa that we just didn't want to normal summon, or a Mirror. Okay, Splash Mage. We know Photic was playing Ghost Bell, and we have not used Ghost Bell. Ghost Bell here, I believe, would kind of ruin our day, no? Ghost Bell on the Splash Mage? It is a Ghost Bell! Wait, holy! Wait, are we going to see Yummy win? Please no call by. Please no. Wait, no way. No, you're not playing Ghost Bell. You're not playing Ghost Bell. You are playing Ghost Bell. No. Lancia? No, just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, man. No. Wait, Malice is playing Ghost Bell. I mean, that's understandable. They do play a lot of hand traps. But holy, this is so unfortunate. No way, we had the hand trap, but we couldn't resolve it because of crossout. Man, when are we banning crossout? You should have played off stream, had a 75% win rate. It is Dia, so whatever, but that ain't happening on stream. I feel that. Malice plays what? 30 hand trap? Bro, it plays 40 hand traps. In a 40 card deck. It just manifests the engine whenever it needs it. Okay, White Binder will banish. We do end up losing our surprise. Marshmallow cannot add back from banishment, so we pretty much lose the surprise forever. Man. That crossout broke me, man. That crossout broke me. I felt the pain. I mean, we have not gone through Lolipo yet. We can just wall up, try to maybe hope that we survive. Because that is a lot of bodies. I'm not sure if they can, I mean, they have access code, pop, 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 pop. Oh man, crossout and call by always break me. Yeah. Okay, Dormouse will be able to banish something. We have not used Chessicat yet, either effect, so we're getting Chessicat into rotation. I wonder if the last card is going to be a Malice card. Are we going to activate the Chessicat effect? Oh, we are! We're drawing two. We are banishing March here. Oh, I'm pretty sure we knew about that. So we're drawing two new cards, which could be a maxi. Wait, what was the set? The set is GWC. Alright. Called by Maxi. Could happen. I don't think we have a call by though. Not in those three cards. Well, we don't know what Cupsy Yummy drew, right? But, I mean, if we had call by on turn 1, we would have called by Defua. I'm pretty sure. Wait, Access Code Talker? Access Code Talker will get some attack. Yes, yes. Are we going to go Snatchy? We kind of have to, no? Before access code starts popping. No? Wait, how come we're not going Lolipo? Wait, what? Why are we not doing that? For like one extra body? Oh, okay. So that will be it for this. I believe FSN will take the entire thing because that is it. So it is 3-1. It was a good effort. It was a good try. It was a good try. It wasn't a full sweep. But yeah, FSN will take this. If we had, like, to be honest, we had some good games, but oh man, I don't know, dude, every game, like, there were so many games that were actually like decided by like Fua or draw. It felt kind of bad, but at the same time, that is just Master Duel right now. But yeah, congrats to FSN for winning this. Congrats, and congrats to. Well, I'm not congrats, but it was a good effort from Photic. Honestly, I believed until the very end. Dude, I believed. When I saw the Ghost Bell, I was so happy. Of course, you know, I fucking hate Malice. So it's very easy for me to say to say that I'm rooting against Malice. But that Ghost Bell actually made me so happy. I was so surprised to see Malice also play Ghost Bell. No. But yeah, congrats to FSN. I believe both teams played pretty well. It's almost like most hand traps aren't fun to play against. Well, the shit ones. I mean, Ghost Bell, like, I'm never really like mad whenever I get hit by Ghost Bell. I'm more like surprised. I'm like, holy shit, you're playing Ghost Bell. Okay, so that is it for this tournament. I believe there isn't anything else I need to do. Right? I will post the VOD later on the server, on the Discord server. Thank you also to Hawkeye, Neo Hawkeye, for judging this tournament or this game. There's a huge match in 30 minutes. Yeah, and Kage will be streaming it. We can play like a couple of games, and then just call it. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming later. Cause to be honest, I did say like I'm kind of tired, so but I can play a couple of games. This was a good This was some good Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll just say. Yeah, I'll make sure to send a VOD on the match VOD like Discord channel. And if you want to see more games, wait, let me do like some what's it called? Some promo. Boom boom. Wait, hold on. Let me get the invite link and I can send you guys if you want to join the server to see if your favorite team is playing and get notified whenever your favorite team is playing. Boom boom. Can I read Kage when you're ending, please? Yes. I will do that. But yeah, if you want to join the server, this is the invite link. Hopefully I did that correctly. But yeah. Can we redeem replays now? I can open replays. Let me just on pause. Boom. Okay, you should be able to do that now. But yeah, dude, wait, hold on. Let me show you what I've been Darkstar second replay. Gotcha. Wait, one sec. Let me open like my untap. I can show you. Dude, today I've been like grinding ranked, like earlier before stream. I've been grinding ranked quite a bit. I haven't had like the best kind of games, man. Wait, what? I've been struggling, but again, I've been playing Solfa Koryami. But holy, my coin losses have always been like sub 50%. Wait, let me show you. Like, dude, by the way, I played against so many going second decks. Wait, actually, let me show you this. I forgot. I wanted to send this in the Discord channel, but I forgot. Wait, let me show you. You're gonna like this, Darkstar. Wait. I actually came across this deck. Wait, hold on. Look at this. There's so many royals in this deck. I came across this. It was like a top 500 player in like a lot of DCs. I don't know if it was like a known player, but that is a very shiny deck. Ew, Chundra. Yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah, they have a lot of royals. But yeah, I ended up losing to this. I don't know. Like, it feels like whenever I'm forced to go second, Yummy does struggle against like board breakers. Like I've been getting like droplet for like 5, and then I'm like, okay, I cry. They also have the Radiant Typhoon, one of the ultras. But yeah, let me check the replay. Boom boom, Darkstar 2. I'm going to watch this replay and then we will go raid Kage. So I'm just gonna do this. Actually, I'm not sure if I'll stream later. I'll try. Okay, so you said second replay. Gotcha. Wait, they're playing just Stardust. Okay. Ember, I have an arrow friend that plays Denomorphia with Tempai in side deck. I've seen that. It's I do not associate with those people. I'll be real with you. Magical. Wait, why are you playing Magical Mallet? Oh, you. Full Speed Warrior. Okay, Synchro Fellowship. Scrap Synchron. Yes. Scrap Warrior. Junk Signal. Little does he know that nothing that he does ever will matter, you know? We make Junk Speeder, yes. Boom. We go Stardust, Synchron, grab the Illumination. Mallet is shuffle Fadra away, and it's another spell in Graveyard. Yeah, but you go -1. Just play another copy of Upstart, just cheap. Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, let's level 8, we'll reborn the Jet Synchron. We can reborn. We can special summon the Stardust Trail, the waifu. Summon Dispater. That is 8. Oh my god, no. Oh no, cringe. They have taken away our Hornet drones. And they have taken away our Magical Mallet. Junk Signal. Special summon out the Ash Dragon. Vanish to modulate the level where you are making Crimson Dragon. Very cool. Grab Synchro Rumble, activate Synchro Rumble, bring back Ash Dragon. We're making Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and we pass. Okay. We go Ulti Slayer, send Malong. Who's Malong? Malong will force the Crystal Wing. We go Upstart. Widow Anchor, normal Pydra effect. They try to activate, it has been negated though. We go Summoning. Summoning will add Chundra. Yep, hi. Special summon Chundra. Yep. We summon Fadra. Punch. There isn't anything they can draw here, I believe, that can save them. They can banish the Synchro Rumble. Synchro Shokan. Sanguine Pie. Summoning. Yep. Summon. Okay, summon Trident, and that will be game. Right? Double attack, punch for 6,000, punch for 6,000, punch for 6,000, and that is game. With so many cards in hand, the max seed did not matter. Honestly, completely understandable. Honestly, when you get max seed in those situations, Tenpai is pretty much like the best deck that you want to be in when that happens. So, like, that's completely understandable that you're playing that. Honestly, I've seen people play... I mean, fucking Sky Striker also struggles against Maxi. 100 for 2 and Max DD, crazy. Ulti Slayer kind of carried there. Ulti Slayer is a very good card. Okay. So I did say that I'm gonna play ranked, but Kage is live and they are doing pretty hype match, right? It's B&E. So yeah. Let us go and raid Kage. Thanks for the stream. I'll see if I can go live later. I will have to go take a nap for now though. And again, go check out Kage if you haven't. They are going to be starting with Phoenix Arena tournament. With the Phoenix Arena game. It's apparently going to be a very hype game. And Kage is also, you know, a very good friend and very good streamer. So I'm very sure you're gonna have like a lot of fun. Good stream. Thanks for the content. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Sorry for streaming like very early. But yeah. I'll see if I can stream later. But yeah, that's it for me. Maybe see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. If anyone doesn't come later. And yeah. Enjoy Kage stream. Bye bye. Go veg. I'll try. I'll see if I can take a nap. Bye bye.